The purse lay abandoned, a silent testament to a sudden disappearance. It was a small, stylish accessory, the kind that might catch your eye in a boutique window, but now, it was out of place, lying forlornly on the ground, as if it had been hastily discarded or forgotten in a moment of panic. Small, stylish, a woman's purse. It was the kind of purse that spoke of a life filled with social engagements, perhaps a night out on the town or a casual stroll through the park. But now, it was a stark symbol of something gone terribly wrong. It rested on the ground near the entrance to Griffith Park, its contents scattered nearby. The park, usually a place of leisure and family outings, now seemed to hold a dark secret. The scattered items painted a picture of a life interrupted, a story abruptly cut short, a compact, a few coins, a single nylon stocking, but no owner. These personal items, once part of someone's daily routine, now lay exposed to the elements, hinting at a sudden and unexplained departure. The compact, with its mirror cracked, seemed to reflect the fractured reality of the situation. No sign of the woman it belonged to. Jean Spangler, a 26-year-old dancer and aspiring actress. Jean was a young woman with dreams and ambitions, her whole life ahead of her. She had recently separated from her husband and was trying to make a name for herself in Hollywood. Recently separated, mother of a young girl. Jean was not just an aspiring actress, she was also a devoted mother. Her daughter was the center of her world, and she worked hard to provide for her. The separation had been tough, but Jean was determined to move forward. She had told her daughter's babysitter she was meeting her ex-husband, heading to work late, wouldn't be long. It was a typical evening, nothing out of the ordinary. Jean had plans, and she assured the babysitter that she would be back soon. But that night, something went terribly wrong. But Jean Spangler vanished into the twilight, leaving behind a trail of whispers, speculation, and fear. The community was left in shock, and questions began to swirl. What had happened to Jean? Where had she gone? The mystery deepened with each passing day, leaving behind a trail of whispers, speculation, and fear. Neighbors and friends could only speculate, their imaginations running wild with possibilities. The fear was palpable, and the whispers grew louder, each theory more chilling than the last. The purse, with its intimate contents strewn about, was the first chilling clue in a mystery that would grip Hollywood and linger for decades. It was a puzzle with pieces that didn't quite fit, a story with an ending that remained just out of reach. The disappearance of Jean Spangler became one of Hollywood's most enduring mysteries, a tale of dreams cut short and a life abruptly halted. The first chilling clue in a mystery that would grip Hollywood and linger for decades. The headline screamed of a young starlet gone missing, and the public was captivated. The story of Jean Spangler's disappearance became a part of Hollywood lore, a haunting reminder of the dark side of fame and the fragility of life. Jean Spangler, a striking beauty with her dark hair and captivating smile, had come to Los Angeles seeking fame and fortune. Born in Seattle in 1923, Jean had always harbored dreams of making it big in Hollywood. She was determined to leave her mark on the silver screen, and Los Angeles, with its glittering lights and endless opportunities, seemed like the perfect place to start. The city was a magnet for dreamers, and Jean was no exception. She arrived with stars in her eyes and a heart full of hope, ready to take on the world. Hollywood beckoned, promising stardom and a chance to escape a troubled past. The allure of fame was irresistible, and the promise of a new beginning was too tempting to ignore. Jean was not alone in her quest. Countless others flocked to Hollywood, each with their own dreams and aspirations. The streets were filled with aspiring actors, writers, and directors, all hoping to catch their big break. The iconic Hollywood sign stood as a beacon of hope, a symbol of the dreams that could be realized in this magical city. She had worked as a dancer, gracing the stages of nightclubs with her talent. Jean's performances were mesmerizing, and she quickly gained a reputation for her grace and beauty. Nightclubs in the 1940s were glamorous and lively, filled with music, laughter, and the promise of excitement. Jean's dancing was a way for her to express herself, to lose herself in the rhythm and forget her troubles, even if just for a little while. It was also a way to make connections, to meet people who could help her achieve her dreams. Bit parts in movies offered glimpses of the success she craved. Jean took on any role she could get, no matter how small, hoping that each one would be her stepping stone to stardom. She worked tirelessly, always striving to improve her craft and make a name for herself. The film sets were a world of their own, filled with the hustle and bustle of production, the excitement of creating something magical. Jean loved being a part of it, even if her roles were minor. Each experience brought her one step closer to her dream. But behind the glamorous facade, Jean's personal life was far from idyllic. The pressures of Hollywood, combined with her personal struggles, took a toll on her. She often felt overwhelmed and alone despite being surrounded by people. The glitz and glamour of Hollywood could be deceiving, masking the harsh realities that many faced. Jean's journey was filled with highs and lows, moments of triumph and despair. She was constantly battling to keep her dreams alive while dealing with the challenges that life threw her way. Her marriage had crumbled, leaving her a single mother, navigating the cutthroat world of show business while raising a child. Jean's responsibilities were immense, and the weight of them often felt unbearable. She was determined to provide for her child and give them a better life, even if it meant sacrificing her own dreams. The struggle of balancing her career and motherhood was a constant challenge, but Jean faced it with resilience and determination. Her story is a testament to the strength and perseverance of a woman who refused to give up no matter how difficult the journey became. October 7, 1949, a Friday. The day began like any other in Los Angeles, with the sun rising over the city, casting a golden hue over the bustling streets and quiet neighborhoods. But for one woman, this day would mark the beginning of a mystery that has puzzled investigators and intrigued the public for decades. Jean Spangler, a young actress and dancer, left her daughter with a babysitter, mentioning a late meeting with her ex-husband, possibly concerning alimony. She was a devoted mother, always ensuring her daughter was well taken care of. The babysitter, familiar with Jean's routine, thought nothing of it. Jean's life was a balancing act between her career and her responsibilities as a single mother. She was also expected on the set of a film shoot later that night. Jean had been working hard to make a name for herself in Hollywood, taking on small roles and hoping for her big break. The film industry in the 1940s was a glamorous yet challenging world, and Jean navigated it with determination and grace. Dressed in a stylish outfit, a brown blouse, tan slacks, brown shoes, she stepped out into the warm Los Angeles evening. The city was alive with activity, the streets filled with people going about their lives. Jean blended in seamlessly, just another face in the crowd, yet her presence was striking. She had an air of confidence and elegance that turned heads. It was the last time she was seen alive. As she walked down the street, the evening light casting long shadows, no one could have predicted the events that would follow. Her disappearance would soon become one of Los Angeles' most enduring mysteries, sparking countless theories and investigations. 2 days later, her purse was discovered near Griffith Park, a sprawling wilderness on the edge of the city, known for its beauty but also its dark underbelly. The discovery of her purse with its contents scattered raised more questions than answers. What had happened to Jean Spangler? The park, with its dense trees and hidden paths, seemed to hold the secrets of that fateful night. The search for Jean would continue, but the answers remained elusive, leaving behind a trail of speculation and sorrow. News of Jean Spangler's disappearance spread like wildfire through Hollywood. Theories abounded, fueled by rumors and speculation. Had she run off? Met with foul play? The police investigation began, delving into her past, her relationships, her movements in the days leading up to her vanishing. Her ex-husband, a construction worker, became an immediate person of interest, but he maintained his innocence, claiming he had not seen her that day. The film set where she was expected never reported her absence, adding another layer of mystery to the case. Section 5, Dead Ends and False Leads. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. The police chased down every lead, every whisper, but each path seemed to lead to a dead end. Witnesses came forward claiming to have seen her after her disappearance, but their accounts were often contradictory or unreliable. The vast expanse of Griffith Park, with its winding trails and secluded canyons, seemed to swallow any trace of her. The case grew cold, the trail fading with each passing season. One tantalizing clue emerged, an unfinished note found in Jean Spangler's purse. Addressed simply to Kirk, the note hinted at a rendezvous, a possible meeting with someone she knew. The identity of Kirk became a central focus of the investigation. Speculation ran rampant, linking Jean to various Hollywood figures, including a famous actor rumored to be the father of her daughter. Another theory pointed to notorious mobster Mickey Cohen, known for his connections to the entertainment industry and his penchant for violence. The investigation into Jean Spangler's disappearance became a tangled web of rumors, half-truths, and dead ends. The Kirk letter yielded no concrete answers. Connections to organized crime remained shadowy and unproven. Witnesses changed their stories, memories faded, and the passage of time eroded any hope of finding a definitive answer. Jean Spangler's fate became a haunting Hollywood mystery, a cautionary tale of ambition, glamour, and the dark side of fame. Over the years, Jean Spangler's case has resurfaced in the media, the subject of documentaries and true crime shows. Amateur sleuths and armchair detectives continue to pore over the details, searching for the missing piece of the puzzle. Was she the victim of a crime of passion? Did her association with the wrong people lead to her demise? Or did she simply choose to disappear, to start a new life far from the pressures of Hollywood? The disappearance of Jean Spangler remains an unsolved mystery, a haunting reminder of the fragility of life, especially in a place where dreams and darkness often collide. Her story serves as a chilling reminder that even in the City of Angels, some secrets are never brought to light, some disappearances are never explained. The truth, like Jean Spangler herself, remains elusive, lost somewhere in the labyrinth of time and speculation. For more stories like this, please like and subscribe to Oblivion Unlocked.